Welcome to part 3 of Paul's Yardwalk on the Big Island of Hawaii. And in this episode, we're going to be in Mauna Loa and then down to Kilauea Caldera, both in the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Again.
Acacia koa is the Latin name of the koa tree. It's an acacia tree.
So they're in the acacia family. Yeah.
Well, the family is the legume family.
Oh, okay.
It's in the pea family.
Cool. So the sign basically says the Mauna Loa silver swords are different species than the ones on Mauna Kea or Haleakala. These have slightly smaller, fewer flowers and slightly thinner leaves. They're the kind of plant that grows for 10 years and then flowers once. And they were almost extinct because of
ungulate
roaming animals, and some botanists had reseeded, and there's an area up here we're going to walk up and see where about 12 years ago they planted, what does it say, like about 1,000 seeds, I think, no, 10,000 seedlings, and dozens of them grew, and already it takes 10 to 30 years to flower, so some of them have already flowered. So we're going to walk up here and see what there is to see.
They're in the sunflower family.
Sunflower, okay. Trail here to the silver swords. That's Kilauea down there in the distance. There's because we're up on Mauna Loa. There's some steam, which you can't see on the camera, but there's some steam down there from the Halemaumau crater area. There's one silver sword there that hasn't bloomed yet. There's a stalk right there, which I presume is one that's already bloomed and died. So, yeah.
Small koa trees.
Small koa trees that are just starting here. Yep.
On the lower branches, they have the compound leaves that are characteristic of a lot of plants in the legume family. But these leaves are not true leaves, but are a specialized type of leaves, the sickle-shaped leaves that the koa trees have.
Going to walk around over here and see if I can find any more silver swords. I think there's a lava tube right underneath this little lava tube here, because there's a couple of skylights and you can kind of see down in there a ways.
You could explain how the lava tubes form.
Lava tubes form when a lava flow crusts over and the surface gets solid, but the lava continues to flow underneath. And then eventually when the lava flow stops, the lava that's still in there and still molten drains out and leaves a cave. And that's probably what happened here. And then some of it collapsed in and made these skylights.
And then Thurston Lava Tube is a famous lava tube, not still recording.
Yeah, Thurston over by on Kilauea. We're on Mauna Loa, but on Kilauea, Thurston Lava Tube is one you can actually walk through. They have a very easy level walking trail through part of it.
And there was also one we walked on Haleakala. What's that? There was one that we climbed down inside of.
I don't remember on Haleakala.
When we did an excursion over there.
Oh, Hualalai. You're talking about Hualalai.
I meant Hualalai.
Yeah, there was. We did.
Yeah, that was where I fell and hurt myself.
Yeah, we went on a forest and trail visit to Hualalai one time, and they took us into a lava tube over there. Okay.
Here we find an ohia tree that's in bloom. As I said before, the blossom on the ohia tree was called by the Hawaiians the lehua blossom. And as I also mentioned, the Hawaiians quickly incorporated this tree into their mythology and their stories. And in their stories, lehua and ohia were people. And lehua and ohia were a young couple. Ohia was the boy, and Lehua was the girl, and they were in love with each other. But Pele, the goddess of fire, who made all of the Hawaiian Islands, decided that she wanted Ohia for herself, and so she went after him. But he was true to Lehua, and this angered Pele. So Pele got mad because Ohia wouldn't, give her any time. So she got angry and turned him into an ugly, twisted little tree that grew out of the lava rock. And it does. It's an amazing tree. You can see it growing straight out of lava rock on the volcanoes. And so all the other gods and goddesses felt sorry when they saw Lehua crying and crying because she had lost her lover and couldn't have him anymore. And they tried to break Pele's enchantment, but they found that there was nothing they could do to break the enchantment. So finally what they decided was they turned Lehua into a beautiful blossom and put her on the Ohia tree. And that was how they reunited the lovers so that they could be together forever.
This is in front of the volcano house, the volcano lodge. We had to stop so Kathy could have a cup of tea. And that's the Halimamau off there in the distance where the steam, and this big area, big flat area here in front of me is the Kilauea caldera, which used to be much deeper. In the last few hundred years it's gradually filled in, and someday it'll probably collapse again. But in the meantime, we can hike down along this edge of it, but we can't walk all the way out to Halimamau. It's also spitting rain a little bit right here, so I'm going to turn this off.
Am I a good tripod? Yes. Oh, đây là còn cái đây. Đây còn gì sao?
iPhone の人はね、動画にしたらね、撮れるかもしれない。デジカメは多分、iPhone でね、動画にしてもらって。